Hi everybody, this is Gidget Goes Carnivore, and I wanted to welcome you to my channel. I noticed that I have done several videos. I think I did four. Two I deleted. I was not in a very good spot. I'm trying to make my channel more positive and really stick to the diet itself and not bring in other issues. So I would like to give you uh, a little more information about who I am and what I'm doing and what I'm trying to attain through this diet. Um, my name again is Gidget. I was born in Hawaii. I am 58 years old. My heaviest was 250 pounds. I have been overweight since I was in fifth grade. I was in Weight Watchers with my mother. I wasn't actually allowed to join. Um, I live in Oregon. I am parallel parenting my granddaughter, who's 11. I care for my father, who's 85 with cancer. I am going to college for my bachelor's degree, and I am trying to start my own business through Etsy, and possibly do some uh, other things on the internet that don't cost anything but can teach me uh, different kinds of you know things that I can learn as far as IT, AI, all of that, that may not be at my school. Because basically, once you read a book, it's obsolete. So, anyway, with that being said, um, I've had some highs and lows. I was divorced after 33 years, and I was injured as an electrician back in 1996. I graduated in 98 from the JATC Electrical Apprenticeship Program. I did all the schooling, but I was not able to finish the actual hours in the field. I did do almost 2.5 years in the field. I work in industrial, commercial, and residential. I actually worked at Multnomah Falls and Timberline Lodge. So that was kind of cool. And a foundry that was very cool. Um, I miss it a lot. I went back to school after being permanently injured and considered totally disabled. And I homeschooled my kids while I was trying to figure out like how to deal with my pain and the issues I had. And I went back to school, went back to work. My doctor said don't because your pain could go up and stay that way, and I couldn't do it. I had to keep moving forward, so I did that. I finally received my associate in natural resource wildlife, and was trying to be work towards being a park ranger and just learning how to do things in a way that I could do them. And they were very nice, and they were able to adapt things when I worked there for 2 seasons, as far as being able to go from one project to another. Maybe if something was starting to hurt me, I could move to a different project. So I was very blessed that way. But then I was injured again in the off season. I blew a disc out like a donut. And so I just, my body was not liking how hard I was on it. And so now that's why I'm at school, and that's why I'm trying to start my own business and try not to hurt myself and try to get healthy and strong. Um, so that's where I'm at now. All of these things have happened, and there's so much more. I think I will start a channel where I will eventually do like a blog of a book that I want to write about things I've been through in the past, um, because I think that would be helpful to me and maybe just somebody else that has gone through, if anybody else has, some of the weird, crazy things that I've had to deal with. Anyway, for this video, I really wanted to talk about the fear of fat. Fat. I cut it out completely. Um, Probably back in 2011, I think it was. Absolutely no fat. And I was falling asleep behind the wheel trying to drive to get my kids. It was awful. I was eating bagels and drinking vanilla lattes at college and trying to, do all the things that a working mother does. And so I thought that was the way to go. Everybody's telling you, don't eat fat, don't eat fat. So even though I'm on carnivore, been on carnivore, was on carnivore before, um, I never really embraced that. I kind of just, I'm eating, a ribeye, but I don't want to eat too much fat. So I didn't add it. I did at first add a little bit, and then I thought, no, no, I better not. So I would cut back, and I do the same with everything. So as I have been watching videos and learning from these wonderful ladies like Bella at the Steak and Butter Gal, and some of the people that have been on there talking to her, I'm embracing fat right now. So, like I said, I've been on it 15 days, and I just started increasing fat today, and I cannot believe the difference in the way I feel. I am more alert. I don't have brain fog. There's might be a slight, but hardly at all. My pain level's down. My bloating is down. I think my face, when I go back and look at how I look in this video compared to last, I think it's going to be a lot different. Um, I am working toward, reducing like the sweetener I use, but I'm also not really worried about that right now because my main goal was to not eat ice cream and carbs at night. And when you're on Mediterranean and it's Christmas and you've gone completely over the bend, and when you're going back, trying to go back on, the cravings are crazy at night, especially for me. I could go all day, all the time without eating, and I always have. But it's at nighttime that I would eat the bowl of cereal. Not a huge bowl of cereal, a small bowl of cereal, maybe a couple of pieces of toast and a glass of milk, and I would never lose weight. And so but I would always be hungry at night. So the last 15 days, if I was hungry at 3 in the morning, I went and cooked a carnivore meal. If I was, anytime I was hungry, instead of reaching for something else, it didn't matter. I could eat whatever I wanted as long as it was carnivore. I didn't put any restrictions on myself, no time limits. It didn't matter when I was hungry, but I got some decaf coffee because I can't have caffeinated because I still have a double heartbeat. Um, and I add butter to it. And I was only adding a teaspoon and then I was cutting that back. Well, now I'm adding a tablespoon. Um, and I am reducing it. I was drinking it all day long when I first started just so I wouldn't eat anything else. And I consider myself a dirty carnivore right now because I'm just trying to survive and just eat carnivore, right? The best I can. So I wanted cocoa, and so I got some, basic cocoa with no sugar or anything in it, and added some stevia, some macadamia nut milk, and a little vanilla, a little salt. Heated it up, and it was great. And it served, and it took care of my cravings, and that was much better than eating 3 cups of ice cream. So I'm sure people will say, oh, it's terrible. You got to go, meat, salt, and water. Well, for the hardcore guys out there, good for you, but I'm not quite there yet. This grandma needs to take it a little bit slower. Um, so I'm doing the coffee with the butter. I'm doing some bacon. I don't have 10 pieces of bacon all at once. I try to keep it to 2 slices at a time. And then my eggs are like 2 or 3 if I eat those, and scramble them with 1 piece of cheese. But I do put some butter in there with them. Um, I've been eating chicken wings, and then I'm adding like a decaf coffee on the side with butter in it because I don't really like to eat butter plain. It's kind of weird to me. But I'm adding it, and so it's helping. Um, Adding bacon grease, I am taking it out of my little red crock pot and putting it into little silicone ice trays. Now I have some that are honeycomb. They take about 2 teaspoons in each one, and then you have your ice cube trays, and I have some of those. So I can take them out of the little honeycomb and put it in there for my eggs. And I kind of know how much I'm using. Does it mean I am calculating the ratios in my head? Absolutely not. I just got a C in math, so that should tell you all that needs to be said. I don't like calculating. I don't want to count carbs. I don't want any of it. And there's a lot of people like that out there, and I am one of those. I would like to live life and not uh, be stuck to my phone calculating every gram of whatever I do. Now, I am putting in at night or whenever I remember, I try to put in what I eat during the day right now, just because I'm trying to get back on track. Um, but I think it's working. I think I'm giving myself grace. I am going to see what happens over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to continue to increase my fat with every meal. And anytime I have coffee, I'm going to add some butter to it. And I'm going to see how that does. I think my hormones have been off for a really long time. I've been told that my adrenal glands have shut down. I'm on levothyroxine. My thyroid's screwed up. Um, I think people have this misconception. My ex did. Oh, you sit at home and eat a dozen donuts. Not when you have children that are 1 and 3. So, at that time, when your hormones are so screwed up, things just don't work right. I've never been this big binge eater. I've never been a person that could eat a dozen donuts. I've never been a person that could eat a gallon of ice cream. I just haven't. I couldn't even finish a bag of potato chips, but I could go all day without eating on 1 cup of coffee, and then at night I would eat like a bowl of cereal and 2 or 4 pieces of bread with cinnamon toast, whatever, um, and go to sleep. And then sometimes I would wake up and have a cup of ice cream or 2 cups of ice cream and go back to bed because I was starving. Um, because you get emotional with food. I used to want to hide food, not let people see me eat it. So I think that was part of the reason I ate at night, especially with such a verbally and emotionally abusive husband that I had. Um, I would try to not eat in front of him. Um, and so, those you carry those things with you, and I'm trying to put those things behind me and move forward and know that I'm okay, and I am okay the way I am, and I'm, as far as who I am as a person, and then I am trying hard and I am working towards goals. I'm not just sitting on my backside doing nothing. Um, I'm taking my responsibility for my family and the things I feel are um, put on me by, I believe in the Lord, and he says take care of your parents. That's what I've done. I've cared for my mom through hospice. I'm caring for my dad. I'm caring for my grandbaby. It's not a burden because it's something that I was called to do, and I'm good at caregiving um, and compassion. Sometimes I need more patience, especially when he keeps talking to me, and I'll keep going to try to do something, and he gotta come back. But bless his heart. Um, I have been blessed. They say that if you give of yourself, the Lord will bless you back 10 times. Well, it's been hundreds of times that He's blessed me to have a place to live and food on the table and opening doors so I can go to school and do this channel and learn about this diet and getting better and getting healthy and getting to meet people and reaching out um, to people. And I have noticed that's a little hard on YouTube. When I first started out, you're watching all these people talking about this diet and you want to reach out and ask questions. And a lot of them just, they have big followers, they have a lot of people, and they just can't reach out to everybody. And they don't know if you're sincere, or they probably go and have a lot of weird people try to contact them. um, and I understand that. I'm new to this, so I'm sure we'll see how this goes. But I'm hoping to help people with my journey and to keep myself accountable. I am not thrilled about taking pictures of myself in like yoga shorts and and a little bra thing. I'm not happy about that, but I probably eventually will because everybody says, take pictures, take pictures. And I have some pictures of myself, heavy, um, but I have never liked my picture taken. I've taken me a long time to get comfortable enough just to get in front of a video camera like this and talk. So I am doing better. Um, but I just wanted this to be an update and kind of a little um, hello, welcome, this is who I am video. So I'm going to continue to do, um, add the extra fat, and work on just right now I'm eating my eggs and my bacon and butter and cheese, macadamia nut milk, and the coffee is decaf. And I do have a steak here and there, chicken wings, chicken thighs with the skin on. And that's kind of what I've been eating. Um, and then we'll see what happens when I go grocery shopping next time and see what's on sale. And then I work myself around that because I really can't afford to buy ribeyes at $16 a pound. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I kind of go by the ads and see what's on sale at the different stores. And then I do try to go in early and see if anything has been discounted. It's like one time they got Angus ground beef. Um, it was the leaner stuff, but it was $10 for a 3 pound chub. And so I got all four of them that they had there. Um, and so that really saved money. So if you can go in early and get the discounts, or if you see that the date, like I go to Fred Meyer's, if the date is the day of that you're there, they will discount it. So that's pretty cool. At least they did at my store. I don't want to say that for every store, but my store they did. Um, so that's where I'm at. We're gonna just keep moving forward. As I learn things, I will share them with you. Um, yeah, and I just wanted to hopefully God is blessing you and just like I said again before, have grace for yourself. Give yourself a break. I didn't. I'm really hard on myself. I pushed myself really bad. Um, I will push myself to collapse, so I have to work on that. But I am in counseling and I am working on myself constantly. And hopefully that will show as the videos go forward. Um, and I hope this helps you and you've learned a little bit. Again, check out the Steak and Butter Gal. It's Bella. Um, if you just type in the search engine for Steak and Butter Gal on YouTube, I'm sure you'll find her. She's amazing. Lots and lots of tips. I really like her channel because she talks to other women that have gone through this journey and they're trying to lose weight and some of them have said like once you get to a certain point you will reduce the fat because that's not going to help you lose weight, but you also have to heal your body and heal your hormone levels and your thyroid and your adrenal glands, and the fat helps do that. And I've never done that before, so that's what I'm doing now, and we're going to see where that takes me. Oh, and I did go from 221. That's where I ended up after Mediterranean. I had gotten down to 203 with keto and carnivore because I started at 255. Weight Watchers keto carnivore, to be honest. And then from 203, I went up to 221 from Mediterranean. I'm at 219 right now. But I have lost 3 inches in my upper stomach, right below your bra strap where it hits. So, right where my heart is. So that was really good. I was really depressed when I just saw 3 pounds gone, but then I had measured myself and found that I had lost 3 pounds in my upper tummy and then a half an inch on my thighs. So that was a beginning, something. And so we're gonna hopefully do better next time, but I'm gonna take what I got here and run with it. And I hope to do another video next week and keep everybody informed of what I'm doing and how I'm doing. And maybe if I find any more um, things that have helped me that may help you, I will pass those along. So stay safe, stay warm, and God bless. You guys have a great week. Bye.